Hey guys, Charlie
and Tom.
We're here from the Super Mega Podcast HQ.
Yeah, we're here, and now it's past 22nd February, so you know what that means?
Hey! We got them!
Yes.
We got them!
Finally.
Yeah.
So this video, we're going to be bringing you an in-depth look at the basics of the Vita, what you can expect out of this lovely shiny new console from Sony, and we're going to be doing a few more videos later on, taking a look at some of the games and demos that are out.
Yeah, you can expect all in-depth analysis and misty-eyed excitement, it's fair to say.
And all the goodness that you normally get from the Super Mega Podcast, but this time in full Technicolor.
You can see us! How weird is that? Pretty weird.
Pretty weird. Pretty weird indeed. As always, with Super Mega Podcast, we'd love to hear your views, so drop us a comment below, or let us know what you think at supermegapodcast.com.
So here we have the PlayStation Vita in all its glory. Here we've got the standard PlayStation buttons, X, circle, triangle and square. We've got dual analog sticks here, real analog sticks.
First time on a portable gaming console, so we'll be seeing how they work.
We'll be making a bunch of videos, just showing those off and giving you a proper analysis of the first handheld gaming device with dual analog sticks. Here, as you can see, we've got start and select. We've got the PlayStation home button. PlayStation 3 owners will be more familiar with this. And we've also got a D-pad right here, but it's a much tighter looking D-pad than what we used to really. We've got these beautiful clear plastic shoulder buttons, volume control, power, and then if I just flip it over, we've got the rear touchpad that everyone's been talking about. It's captured the imagination somewhat,
yeah,
I think it'd be fair to say.
Excited to see how that's going to be used in some of the launch titles, but a lot of promise from that.
And we've got a rear camera, and if I just flip it back over, we've got a front camera just here, and already we're seeing a lot of titles making use of these cameras, like Reality Fighters. We've also got a lot of kind of ports. We've got the power socket just here, headphone slot, and then if I just flip it over the top, we've got an accessories port, which a lot of people on the internet have been talking about.
Yeah, the fact that there's little accessories, we're not really sure what to use it for yet. But
seems to be one for the future, anyway.
Maybe a pasta maker, we're hoping.
That would be neat. Pasta while we play.
Exactly.
That could be a tagline, Sony, if you need one. And right here, we've got the game slot. And then, as this is also the 3G model, we've also got a SIM card slot just here on the left, which opens just to reveal a little bay. We're British, so we've got a Vodafone SIM in here. Nice little advert for them.
Other carriers do exist, but not for the Vita.
Yeah. Not in Vita land, only one in the UK.
So as you can see here, it's quite a nice sleek console. I mean, just putting it in comparison, we've got here a PlayStation P Lite. You can see it's a lot bulkier, the old one. So the new one's a lot lighter, and it seems a lot more condensed, as you say. You can see the D-pads are a lot more tidied up, and that distance on the thumbsticks, they are proper analog sticks this time. So
there's no just slider like we have here. It seems it's an excellent point picking up on sleekness, because I think that's a very fair term to use for this. So as you can see, there's a lot of sort of chunky bits unnecessarily on here. It's a sexy console, I've got to say.
It is indeed.
You can see the screen's very noticeably larger as well. The OLED touchscreen. We'll be touching on that later.
So yeah, let's just fire that screen on and just see how bright it is, because it's a nice, clear, crisp looking screen. As you can see, you've got the PlayStation logo there.
You got your epilepsy message.
It's loading, so go previously. Well, this nice little touch interface, and sort of peel the screen to start, which is quite nice.
Touch. So this is Live Area, the cross-media bar's replacement.
It's a lovely, bright, crisp screen.
As you can see, pretty much just a kind of a general interface with touchscreen apps. You can swipe to get new apps and games. As you can see, I've got rather a lot downloaded on this at the minute. I went a bit demo happy, downloading stuff. We've got the PlayStation Store, trophies, you've got a browser, photos, your settings, and your remote play just there. So just open the settings, you just tap, start.
You see, very familiar looking to this to the settings and the general feel of it. I mean, those who've used PlayStation 3 will be familiar with this sort of cross media bar. I mean, it's got a lot of that sort of look to it, but it seems a much clearer interface in some areas. But yeah, it's very tidy.
It makes full use of the touchscreen, I think. It means you can be a lot more direct when navigating, but it's not without its criticism, I've got to say. It seems very tough to find out how to, even if you can, make folders, and that would make it a lot easier. I don't really like having 4 pages of apps.
It's also a bit of a bummer that they've decided to force you to use your touchpad to navigate the home menu. It's kind of makes
there is no
stick feel a bit
alternative.
redundant.
Yeah. So as you can see, it's pretty standard sort of cross-media bar style settings system. But then to close, you just press the home button, swipe to close. Simple as that.
You've also got, if we open something else up, for example, you can see we've got the settings here. If we go back, you can see if we've got this tabbed browser which shows the 5 most recent areas you've been in. So you can have maybe your trophies open, maybe a game open, maybe a web browser looking at a forum or a walkthrough guide to find maybe some treasures on Uncharted. So you can navigate through quite quickly, and it's a very clean way of doing it. There's no sort of forcing yourself out.
We did also mention earlier that there doesn't seem to be any way to sort of quickly see what trophies that you have. Short of doing this in game, you can just kind of tap that. If one of the bars is trophies open, then you can just navigate your way back. And if you just press home, you can always keep those open, just navigate left to right. So it's nice and simple. We've got a little tab here just showing you
Recent activity. Any trophies you've recently got will appear there, or anything you've recently done in the game.
we've got plenty going on here. Every single one is a download at the minute. And you got notifications, downloads, and again just swipe to close. Just to put in context for those who are considering the Wi-Fi only model, it is cheaper obviously, but we're not getting any kind of PS3 style budget model. As you can see here, this is the 3G and Wi-Fi model, and just here is the Wi-Fi only model. They are completely identical in looks, apart from this SIM card bay that we showed you earlier, and on the Wi-Fi only model it simply doesn't exist. Every other difference in the two models is totally under the hood. Some applications do make use of things like GPS and the 3G. You won't be able to use those on the Wi-Fi only model, but you know, we're not getting a budget look. It's literally the only difference is under the hood.
So that about covers it for our first look at the PS Vita. A lot of nice features there. Haven't seen them all to their full extent, but we've got some game reviews coming up pretty shortly, so hopefully we'll be showing you in those. But let us know what you think. Have you bought one? Do you want to buy one? Let us know. Drop a comment here, or you can tweet us.
Twitter.com/supermegapod.
Or you can just check us out on our website at supermegapodcast.com. Please click subscribe and let us know what you think of these videos. But for now, from me, Tom,
And me, Charlie.
we've been Super Mega Podcast. Goodbye for now.
And keep playing with yourself.
Super Mega Podcast!
Yeah.
What's that? It's outside.